Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We're back with more Grind Survivors. They just put out a new playtest for this game. They didn't change like a ton of stuff, but they did add enough to where it's probably worth revisiting again. So we'll go over some of it. I do think they added more darkness to this game, hopefully. Before we could only play up to darkness level 2. So I'm hoping that we can now play up to the higher darknesses, which I'm not quite sure because all my progress got reset. The arsenal, they sort of switched up how the weapons work a little bit. They always had the origins to them, but now I think it's a little bit more defined, and the weapons do look a little bit differently now with their aesthetics. So you can see we have two revolvers here, but one's an abyss revolver, which is unstable rapid fire weapons. So it's kind of like, the what's that game, Borderlands, where it kind of has, the companies. That's kind of what these are. So you can see I have 3 different revolvers here, all which are different origins. They have extra characters in this game too, but again, I'm not sure if we'll be able to unlock these yet and play as them, but you can see they all have different active abilities, which is pretty sweet. They added a bunch of new runes and sort of changed how those works, and then they changed up the skill tree a lot too, which I don't know if this is necessarily better or worse, but they made it, I would say, like more generic. I don't know, don't take that as like an insult, but it's a little bit more generic now, to where it's mostly just health, XP chance, damage, and things like that. Whereas before, you had different modifiers for like your lightning, your cold, your curse, and things like that. So we kind of lose out on a lot of that stuff here. But they probably maybe wanted to just make it simplified and a little bit just, I don't know if it's better. I'm not really sure, but let's jump into the game. I don't really have a lot yet. I haven't even done really a real run yet. I mostly just jumped in to play it. So let's try this out. But they did change sort of the way the game looks a little bit too, with like especially the weapon drops and stuff. Those look a little bit cleaner now. But man, I like this game. I can't wait for this game to come out. This game's gonna be really cool. Okay, they did sort of change some of the level ups too. Let's do the extra bullet, I think, to start off with. Again, this is my first run. I have no meta progress. I don't think we're gonna get any full clears here. They'll probably take a couple runs to sort of build that up. So we're not gonna go into OP mode like we were last time. But if you haven't seen this game, go check out my other videos. Let's do the crit chance and crit damage. I've done quite a lot of videos on this game, especially the last playtest, and this game is very cool. It's a horde survival, bullet hell type game, but it's a little bit, I don't know if it's unique, but it does have some cool mechanics where we can run around here, get power-ups. There are weapons, and then there's weapons that we'll be able to get and level up and sort of merge with other weapons to make them higher levels and things like that. So this game has a lot of really cool features to it. And then it has this cool system too, where you can sort of risk your weapons too by powering them up. But it sort of gives you a corruption chance. So if you get too high of if you corrupt your weapon, then you can't level it up anymore, and it's kind of stuck where it's at. But that's how you can make the weapon more powerful. There's a lot of really cool things like that in this game. Okay, let's go with reload speed here. See, so they changed this, so now like you actually see the weapon. And then let's make sure we definitely want to make sure we're getting ash. I want to make sure that we're enemies may drop temporary buffs. Oh, is that something new? Round fire, shoot 6 additional bullets a round after the last shot. Those bullets deal extra damage. All right, let's do enemies killed by your weapon explode. I like this one. Let's do splinter. So is this new? Not necessarily. No, I remember we did get sort of power-ups last time, but yeah, they definitely changed how everything looks. this definitely jumped up the list, you know, into one of my more highly anticipated games, though, to come out to early access or release, whatever they plan on doing with this game. It plays well and it looks good, and there's cool build varieties, and there is evolutions in a way. You can if you pick the right level ups, you can sort of get not necessarily an evolution, but you can unlock like a new special ability that's really strong. But yeah, there's a lot of cool things that you'll be able to do with this game. And then I do like that it's very important to explore. Games 100% need to do that. They need to give you a reason to run around the map. And this game 100% does it. Okay, see, so here's like burn. Let's go with bounce though. Let's see. I'm gonna re-roll these. Extra bullets, crit damage, knockback. Let's do one more reroll. Let's go with attack speed or damage. Let's go with attack speed. We're getting a lot of weapons here too. So this is going to give me 1% crit chance, 2% crit damage. That seems like a new enemy. That's definitely a new enemy. This devil character that shoots that pulse at us, I'm pretty sure that's a new enemy. I don't recall that guy before. They don't give you the trajectory of their attacks though, you know, the red line on the ground. Oh, dang it, I didn't even see there was a guy right there. This ash that we're picking up is kind of our currency. I know we need it. I can't remember if we're gonna need it for our level ups, but I know we need it for, you know, our weapon stuff, to power up our weapons. I know we're gonna need it for that. Okay, let's do the attack speed and pickup range. No actual boss here. Oh, this, I just realized how short this run is too. This is only a 10-minute run, huh? We actually might be able to beat this then. Maybe. Let's head down to this one. That's gonna make it, man. If you don't see the red lines on the ground, that's gonna make it hard to dodge those attacks. Especially because there's going to start to be a lot of enemies on this screen. We're going to start seeing a ton of enemies in the later difficulties. You know, I'm gonna go with the HP because that's almost doubling my HP right there. All XP. The XP just gives us better pickup radius. Okay, here's an actual boss now. Dang, my dash cooldown is not it's not good enough to get out of that. Oh, that's kind of lame. Wonder if I need to turn like my auto fire off and stuff like that. Oh, dang. That's a bummer. That didn't work out too well. We did get a lot of items here, and we did get a new piece of gear, a blue one. So let's go back to main menu. Now we'll kind of go over like how some of the mechanics work. So we have our arsenal, so we'll equip this one. And then what we can do, forges, we didn't unlock any of these yet. Rune is locked. This bonus is permanent. So these are all locked still. I don't know how we unlock those. They're probably here in the codex somewhere. These just are giving me rewards. So these are giving me like extra currency here. Okay, so let's go back in our skill tree. So how do we do our skill tree now here? Skill cost. Okay, so this is gonna cost these sort of relics, huh? Before we would buy those, so I wonder how we buy those now. Reset all. Okay, let's go back to our arsenal or forge. Then let's see, we can improve. Oh no, we can't do this yet. Complete baby steps 3 and then reforge. Oh man, okay, so we can't do any of that yet. So I think for infusing, this is just basically we can get stronger weapons. But you need to infuse like the same weapon types. So like if we do these, so if we do like I guess 5 of them, that's gonna give us a green one. And if we do 3 greens, that'll give us a blue. Oh no, we need to do 5. Dang. Okay, well let's do a couple of these then. Let's just infuse all these to a higher level, and then we can do. Okay, so that is enough. Okay, so that'll give us 2 blues. Let's go revolver for this, or let's go to our arsenal. Let's equip our revolver. Yeah, so how do we earn these then? Because before you would buy them. Skill cost. That's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get any there. I wonder if we have to kill the bosses to get those. Let's run this though and see what happens, because we do have, I mean, we'll at least have a better weapon this time, but I was hoping that we'd be able to sort of upgrade our tree a little bit here. Yeah, see, like I can't buy anything, and there's, because before you would buy the points with your ashes, and I don't see anywhere to buy that stuff right now. Let's go run again. This time we'll run a blue revolver. Let's go with Pierce. attack speed. Let's go with, oh no, let's go with the XP stuff. So which one was that? Whenever you kill an enemy, there's a chance that it spawns a purple orb. Okay. Obviously XP early game is really good, especially in this game. Okay, a burn, purple XP chance, and then move speed. Let's do that one again. Yeah, that's a lot of purple XP. Okay, double XP chance, move speed, reload, dash cooldown. Let's go Nerd Rage. On each XP orb pickup, or what was that, every 200? Sorry, I was misreading that. On each 250 XP we get 1% damage. Obviously that's going to be better on the longer runs, but still extra damage. Let's probably go with max ammo here, I think. Okay, now we get more XP stuff here. Each picked up XP has a chance to refill ammo or double XP chance in pickup range. Let's go with that one. Pickup range, bounce to the, I'll probably do bounce here. Because I don't have a lot of bullets for this run, you know, we're only shooting, I don't have the SMG, so we're not hitting a lot of targets. So let's go with a bounce. Okay, now we'll go with attack speed. Well, that's a good sign. We killed that guy really quick. Okay, we could do the attack speed for each XP orb picked up. Ooh, a legendary. I think that's probably a legendary Pierce, it looks like. So let's go for that one. Oh, there's a power up right here. Let's get this power up first. Yeah, pierce and then pierce damage. That's solid. That seemed like weapons are dropping way more often than before too. Okay, I'm gonna go with maybe damage here. This first arena is a little bit too slow. And again, it's the first difficulty, so easing you into it. Okay, I think this one is cooldown reduction for our ability. Yes, it is. And we'll go get the pickup radius. Ooh, another legendary. That's, I think, crit. Let's go get that, because I think the boss shows up here at 2 minutes. I think that's when he showed up last time. Hopefully it wasn't 3 minutes. Yeah, 5 crit chance, 10 crit damage. We're much stronger than the last one too, but that should be a gimme with a blue weapon. Another legendary. Wow. This one I think is accuracy. All right, let's go with attack speed, pickup range. Okay, it wouldn't let me pick it with my controller for some reason. Shooting range, sorry, not accuracy. Oh yeah, we messed him up. Oh yeah, and there was the hell dust. So that must be what we need. Before we could buy it. Before I was pretty confident we could buy the hell dust with our ashes. I don't know why we're seeing so many legendary level ups here. That feels quite abnormal. I don't ever remember seeing this many the first time we played in the first play test. %20 damage. What is this, the shield again? I forget what the shield is. Is it actually going to give me a shield? Because there's no real damage reduction in this game because you take damage and yeah, so this gives me a shield charge. Cool. Because every time you get hit, you lose a heart, you know, so there's no like 5-10% reduction. It's based solely on just getting hit and you lose a heart. Okay, 8 seconds. Cool. Oh, and we got a legendary. All right, well, let's just do the HP. Cool, legendary weapon. Then that's it. Okay, victory on our second try. So we did get, okay, so we did get 2 of these. Did we complete any of that baby steps one? We did. I think these are the baby steps. So is that baby steps 2 and baby steps 3? Unlocks, new feature, improve, unlocks, reforge. Okay, so we do get all that. When bullets leave the screen, they reappear on the opposite side, translocation. So we unlocked a new like ability. We got a lot of weapons here. Oh my goodness. So, oh, we got 2 legendaries. So there are levels to these, you know. If you saw in the beginning, we can go look at it again. But when we pick a level, it does give you like a gear level. So this is, so even though these are legendaries, they're only level 1. So DPS 567 compared to like 100s. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Okay, so our skill tree. So now we have, oh, we have 5. We have 5 points we can spend. Let's do, let's see, rerolls, pickup range. Let's go with a 1 in pickup range. Let's go, these aren't a lot of bonuses, so 1%. So where's like HP? HP's down here. Ability duration, ability reload, dash. See, I think we could go with this down here. Ability reload and ability duration. Those are probably pretty good, but these ones are probably actually even better. Let's go down this tree. That's funny. We only have to put 1 point into it to unlock the next one. Because I'm pretty much gonna go, if the ashes don't get me these anymore, then I think we'll go with XP gain. I wonder what's better, purple XP or probably double XP chance. Let's do that. So we'll just, yeah, we could just skip right to the end. That's kind of crazy. Usually, you know, you have to spend a certain amount to get to the next tier. This one just lets you go right down to it. Then let's see. We're not going to be able to forge any new weapons. So let's go to improve. Okay, so this is it right here. So this is the corruption stuff. So which weapon do we like better? Which one do we want to improve? This one? This one has 1 bullet. Okay, so these are interesting. Okay, 1 bullet. What's like the, okay, the ammo size though is 70. Okay, so this one seems like it has some good room for upgrades here with like the ammo and stuff. Let's do that. And then, okay, nothing there yet still. So go back to forge. So improve. Okay, so I want to improve this weapon. So let's see how this works now. Before you could reforge, choose a weapon to reforge. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. So for reforge here, we can increase these. So like ammo right now it's at 70, and then it gives you ranges. So the lowest is 66, the highest is 87. So okay, so now we get this and we got that to 84. So let's try to, okay, this one's not bad. This one's kind of right in the middle. So we have a range of 22 to 27. It's at 25, so we'll keep it there. Reload, we have room for improvement. I kind of try to get like above the middle for like all of these. It's randomized too. So just because, so like I could click it again and it could give me something lower. Okay, this could give me, okay, so this gives me 3 extra health. That gives me a lot of, and then we could do the range, spend a little there. That's pretty good. Okay. So I think I'm okay with these stats right here. We could go with a little bit more attack speed. Okay, that's fine. And then let's go to improve now. So let's click on this one. And so this is, I think it's going to give it, each upgrade costs more and can fail. On failure, progress resets. Okay, so let's improve, see what this does. So this is saying, so if I click on this one, so it kind of, I'm not sure why it like shows this one. I'm not sure what this is trying to tell us right now, but this is the one I want to improve. Risk of losing 20%. This isn't quite as clear as it was last time. Oh, so you lose all your progress. So now it's an SMG +1. Each upgrade costs more, but it's not showing me how much it's costing. 2354. Huh. Okay, so we only so did I lose both times? This isn't very clear. It's not as clear as it was before, but it does look like we have an SMG-1 now. Yeah, before it was a little bit better how it was showing how it worked. That's not quite as clear this time around. I'm assuming all of these stats stayed the same. I think it just resets the +1 stuff. But I guess that's fine. Now we have a legendary. We unlocked a harder difficulty, which we'll do next time. But now you can see we're going to drop rank 2 weapons, and we can get up to like rank 5 weapons in Infinity and Dark 5 mode. So yeah, there we go. We'll be back. I'll definitely be back for a little bit more of this. I don't know how, if we'll do like full playthroughs, because we kind of already did a lot, but if there's enough demand to watch more, we'll keep playing more. So there we go. That's more Grind Survivors. Check it out. The game is in a playtest right now, so you do have to request access. It's not like a demo you can just download, but I think they're letting a lot of people in, so your chances are maybe pretty high. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.